Hello! We are going to talk about Reportal, Windows Form and web application. Reportal is GoPro product that enables users to create reports and dashboards by themselves. They can place them on web portal and then other users can access them using any browser and any device, computer, laptop, tablet, with any operating system. We can create reports through Windows Form application that looks like this. Interface of this application enables simple connection to different data sources and creating reports and dashboards that are easy to understand. We can save created dashboards and reports on SQL Server database. When we have finished creating of dashboards and reports, we can create a path in Web Application Reportal that looks like this. Reportal web application has its own security. We can create roles that have permissions for specific reports and dashboards. After login on system, user can see a set of reports and dashboards that are connected to his role. Then he can analyze dashboards and do pivoting. Now we can create some dashboards and pivot tables. Today we want to create tables and dashboards that are related to Sales and Dashboard Creator Reportal. First, we open the application. Then we go to tab Data Source and create new data source. We give the name of data source, for example, Sales. And we click Next. We choose Provider Analysis Services. We use local server. We will use demo database start. And we choose cube, for example Sales, and then we click Next. The data source has been successfully created, and then we click Finish. We want to create pivot table, and we move to tab Home and create pivot table. We click the button Pivot. On the left side, we have data items and hidden data items. Data items consists of values, columns and rows, and that will be shown in pivot table. In values, we can put measures, and in columns and rows, we can put dimensions. Hidden data items consist of dimensions and measures that are used for filtering. These values won't be shown in the pivot table. Now we can create table. We want to create table that represents sales per customers and quarters. From dimension groups contacts, we choose attribute contact name and put it down in rows. From dimension group dates, we choose attribute calendar quarter and put it down to columns. From measure group sales invoice lines, from group amount, we choose measure amount and put it down to values. Dimension group contacts include customers, vendors, and bank accounts. We want to see only customers. We can achieve this using dimensions in hidden data items. In dimension group contact sources, we have attribute contact source description that consists of customers, vendors, and bank accounts. we will put it down in dimensions in hidden data items. Right-click in pivot table and choose option Edit Filter. On the top, we choose Contact Source Description and mark only customers. And we click OK. We have created a table that shows sales per customers and quotas in local currency. Values with K are in thousands and values with M are in millions. Now we want to create dashboard. We click the button Chart. As well as in pivot tables, in charts we also have data items and hidden data items. In data items we have values, arguments and series. In values we put measures, and in arguments and series we put dimensions. We want to create a chart that represents sales quantity per item categories and locations. From dimension group item categories, we choose attribute item category description and put it down in arguments. From dimension group locations, we choose attribute location name and put it down in series. From measure group sale invoice lines, the subgroup quantity, we choose measure quantity and put it down to values. Now we have created a chart that shows sales quantity per location and item categories. Here we can see locations and here are item categories. Now we want to see profit per customer group. We click the button Gauges. We also have data items and hidden data items. In data items we have gauges and series. In gauges we can put measures that represent actual and target values. And in series we can put dimensions. In our example we will create gauge only for actual values. From dimension group NAV grupe kupaca, that is NAV customer group, we will choose attribute name and put it down to series. From measure group customer ledger entries, subgroup profit local currency, we choose measure profit in percent and put it down to values. Now we can see actual profit in percent per customer group in gauges. We want to create analysis only for 1 year and 1 company. On Home tab we have button Filter Elements. This button includes Combo Box, List Box and Tree View. Combo Box is drop-down list and we can choose only one option. In List Box we can check more options. In Tree View we can use hierarchy dimensions. First we want to filter data only for 1 year. We will use Tree View. From dimension group dates, we choose hierarchy attribute, dates, year, quarter, month, day and put it down to dimensions. We go to drop-down list we can see year and month, quarter and day. This really looks like a tree. We will check only year 2012. Now we want to choose company. We will use list box filter. From dimension group companies, we choose attribute company name and put it down to dimensions. We check only GoPro demo company. Now we have analysis for year 2012 and GoPro demo company. We have created tables and dashboards. We can export these dashboards to PDF and to image. We can also export this whole analysis and every dashboard separately. We can see print preview of whole analysis. And of one dashboard, and we can save it. Now we will save this analysis in XML format. Click the button Save As and save file in some folder on local computer. We can import XML file that we have just created to Reportal web application. By clicking the button Settings, we can import that file. Here we can see some reports. When we click on Reports and choose specific report, we can see dashboards and reports that are already created. For example, in Group Sales, we have Sales Dashboard. Here we can see top 10 by salesperson, top 10 by item, sales by contact posting group, and sales by location. In Group Inventory, we have Inventory Dashboard. Here we can see average age in days by item category and by location, and sales amount actual by item category. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video.